Black Man with Hands production plan. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. Those are two black men over there. See, I just wanted to show you the studio. Black Man with Hands production plan. That's Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. And there was a time period during that civil rights movement where they disagreed. They didn't get along. But right there, you see them, they had a compromise. They shook hands on something. The Republican Party, the obstructionist party, the party of obstruction, they don't believe in that. So if Ryan and Romney win this election, women, you can forget it. You know, they're not gonna negotiate with whether you're raped or whether the incest takes place, or in some points, even if your life is at stake, you may not be able to abort the pregnancy. And wow. You know, you got the Lion, you got Ryan, and you got Mitt Romney, and you got dishonesty. I got Barack Obama. I'm voting for Barack Obama. I'm voting for Barack Obama. It's like that movie, Being John Malkovich. I'm voting for Barack. 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 Mitt Romney's a cop. No. You know, suppressing the vote is very dangerous because even if you don't vote the way I vote, I think it takes our liberties and chokes it by its throat. If you're going to do this kind of suppression of the vote, it's bad, man. This is rough, man. I'm telling you to vote for Barack Obama to save some of the freedoms that everybody is trying to rate. See, when you go back to the 50s, a lot of the things that we're conversing about don't make sense to people when you have the mindset of the 1950s. Still a great country, but not a lot of breakthrough, you know. And so since we moved to the front of the bus, they trying to get you to look at people like us and question the whole idea of trust. And so Barack Obama is the black guy that can't get it right, and the white people got to save us, you know. And it's just, there are too many people in the liberal, progressive community that are not black, that are not white, they're Americans. And, you know, Americans should be able to vote. And the way they're going around the country doing this is just, it undermines a lot of stuff, man. And the conversation about medical and prenatal care and all of this stuff, you know, they're going to attack Planned Parenthood and all this stuff, man. It's like, you know, what are we talking about? You know, what is going on here? I mean, the guy is a liar, and he's got all this money hid, and he's going to tell us what we ought to do with the money that we have to expose. See, he's a liar, and he took the jobs overseas. He took his money overseas, and then he's going to criticize Barack Obama for the healthy aspects of what we can learn about what's going on overseas. And he putting his money, and he hiding his money everywhere. And we don't know what's going on with this guy, see? When people had their money invested in certain things, I mean, is he I mean, I know Mitt Romney ain't investing in no terrorists, but I'm just saying. I mean, they question this guy of Obama's legitimacy as an American constantly about that birther shit. And now we want to take a look at something that's really legit, Mitt. Release 5 years. Release 5 years. Release 5 years. You know, Senator Barbara Boxer, on her website has signatures that you can sign your signature, rather. She's collecting signatures to send to Mitt Romney's office to release those tax funds. You know, release your tax information. Instead of 4 more years for Obama, we're going to start chatting, release 5 years. Release 5 years. Release 5 years. Release 5 years. Release 5 years, man. Let this go viral. Release 5 years. 5 years, buddy. You know, you can do like 6, like half of what your dad did. Mitt Romney's father said that, you know, he released 12 years because 1 year could be a fluke. You know, that's some integrity. That's how far away. I saw a bumper sticker today. It says that the Republican Party has drifted so far away from Thomas Jefferson that more of a Hitler kind of an attitude is what they got going on over there. This guy can't release 5 years of his income taxes. 5 years. He can't release 4 years. Do 4 years, man. Compromise. Barack say you do 5, compromise, do 4. He already let you know he's going to obstruct. He's going to obstruct what his real plan is for Medicare. He's really going to obstruct what his real plan is on this war on women. He's going to obstruct what his real plan is when it comes to education. He's not going to tell us the truth. And Paul Ryan is a dodger. He dodges information. He dodges the things that matter. You know, I mean, he told us that he is now changing his point of view in regards to the legislation that he signed with Aiken, who said these horrible things about rape and what some doctor told him. And I don't understand where the medical fraternity is on that. Somebody from a union or some kind of official person who represents doctors or some nurses, somebody should be. I mean, maybe the comment is so ludicrous that nobody can possibly think that a woman can shut down her body if somebody's raping her in regards to maybe she gonna get pregnant. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, I can't believe that nobody is forcing Mitt Romney to deal with the kind of scrutiny that our sitting president is going through when it comes to accountability. I don't trust these people. I don't trust these people. Release 5 years. Release 5 years. Release 5 years of your taxes. Barbara Boxer, hey, we appreciate your help. We got an update on Reverend Jesse Jackson Jr., or Jesse Jackson Jr., Reverend Jesse Jackson's son. He is undergoing treatment for some emotional problems. One of the Kennedy clan went and checked on him. Hopefully that brother is okay. We're going to pray for you. We're really good that he's getting the treatment that he needs. Maybe it'll draw some legislative attention to the type of people Republican Party members don't like to deal with, and that is special needs citizens in our country. A silent voice, you know. Nobody's really saying anything about special needs people and where they stand in this election this year. Special needs situation. Legislation is being set up to where we're going to do all this cutting, but we're not going to do the providing. Yeah, we need to cut spending, but we also need to increase revenue. And you know what, man? If you got a certain amount of money, if you're making over $250,000 a year, you need to be grateful for being here. Because, see, in Russia, they would already took your shit. See? Okay, let's take off the gloves here. In Russia and these other countries that we talk all this shit about, see, they don't have this compromise and this niceness and all that. They come and seize your shit. You know, somebody like Mitt Romney, who made $20 million last year and paid 14% tax on his income, you got to be fucking kidding me. You know, that he's concerned that we would want to go further and investigate or look into what the hell he did in order to get. Maybe that's a successful model. Maybe let's take the dark cloud off of it. Maybe he got a good plan on how to hide your money and put it in these offshore accounts and pull us out of something. Show us the money, man. 5 more years. 5 years, man. Do 5 years. 5 years of tax release, you know. So Medi-Cal is in danger if these people win, okay? You're talking about going back to an era in which nobody really wants to go back to, those who are progressive and moving forward toward, you know, a better life, man. The American dream, the American dream, the American dream. Are the Republicans buying it? The Republicans are just going to buy all our dreams, man. They're going to buy them all, you know, and it's like sad. So we got to get it together, man. We got to put some money together. We got to send it to Barack's campaign. We got to deal with these issues. Women, let me tell you something. Women Hey, women, ladies, all the ladies in the club, women. These people are going to fuck y'all up, man. I'm telling you. You can see it all over their face, man. They don't want y'all to make the right amount of money. They don't want to have that honesty about the empowerment of women ring true. Nobody really broadcasted the fact that, look at all the medals these women won. The U.S., the foot soldiers of athletic performance, won all those medals, man. In the Olympics, the women are powerful. And Republicans don't give a shit about females, man. They don't care. They're going to tell you what's really there. And I believe they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I believe that they don't know what they're talking about. Women, don't go for it, man. Vote for Barack Obama. Hey, I gotta get out of here. I'm running late. Hey, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna keep supporting Barack Obama here. We got a special guest that might actually appear within the next few weeks. We're gonna get her on the phone so I can tease you with her and let you know who this